Welcome back to another episode of The Tactician. I'm your host, James Dodd, alongside the A-League's champion tactician himself, Mr. Daniel McBreen. This week, it is the final round of the Isuzu A-League season. There is a mouth-watering game at Amy Park where basically winner essentially takes all. It's Melbourne City going for second spot up against Sydney FC going for a spot in the top six Macca. The last time these two sides met, Melbourne City came out on top 3-2. Somebody who was key that day is Marco Tilio. We're going to talk about someone else a little later on in the show. But first, Marco Tilio, he's been so impressive for Melbourne City this season. We're going to have a look at a few of the things that work so well for him. But this is all coming off the back of the fact that he's hardly played this year, given injury as well.
Well, he had a big chunk that he missed. And I think if he hadn't missed that, he would be in the discussions for the Johnny Warren medalist. He's a great player and he's now showing us again what he's done. He's got a good run of games under his belt. And let's have a look what he did to Sydney last time they were out. All right, so let's have a look. He's down here on the left. Yep, where Dodgy's pointing there. Watch how he is straight away. He gets his head up and sees he's got time and space to get the cross. The overlapping run was good to drag the defender away from him. Pinpoint cross into the middle is exactly what a striker's dream. Have another look on this angle. It makes it a little bit clearer. As he peels out, he can see now he gets a touch. Defender's dragged away. What a ball that is, by the way. That is everything a striker wants. Get it in nice and early and get it into a good area. And can't get much better delivery than that. Similar situation here on this time, all right? But now he changes his mind and goes inside. Again, good movement off the ball in behind and a right foot ball in behind. And we'll talk about right foot and left foot because he can do it both. But let's have another look here with his decision making on why this time maybe didn't put the ball in. And as we stop it there, now let's have a look. This defender now is coming out to address. And I think if he takes his touch here, he can see that that's going to block his cross.
Almost learning their lesson from the last
Exactly right. So now he realises, all right, I'm not in a position, so I have to go inside. So as we see this roll on, has a quick look, he can see he's looking, now I'm going inside. Great run in behind and a good finish. And Sydney will have to be aware because he carved them open last time there and that was the difference.
So we're looking at Marco Tilio as maybe in those clips as being a creator in chief, but he's got other aspects to his game that make him so dangerous, especially when it comes to him being inside the box. Even though he is 5 foot something and not a towering centre forward, he can still trouble defenders, Macca.
Yeah, well, he's so intelligent with his moving. As you say, as we see the next clips going here, He's not a big player, but here he is again, down in the bottom corner. Now watch as this ball comes in. He just drifts into the back and see that little nudge in the back of the defender? It's not enough to give away a foul, but he realises for me to get my header away, I need a little bit of space here. So he drifts in, sees the flight of the ball, straight away just goes boom into the back, and that's an intelligent header. Very good save, and they're unlucky not to go ahead there. But he also has the licence to go wherever he likes on the field. This is where he's good as well. In the centre of the park, driving forward, real positive. Now look at all the defenders getting drawn inside. That leaves space out wide. Under pressure, still able to get that pass away, but he gets the defenders on the back foot straight away. Watch this, look at him, all going back. Good runs off the ball, but he's got under pressure the presence to get a pass away, and it ends up with a great shot and a great save.
So we touched on the left foot. You can see that players trust him, Macca. Is that fair to say they know that he's got the ability to play those passes and to find
100%. This is similar to the Sydney one earlier. Look at that. He's got 2 red shirts in front of him, but they know. They make those runs in behind, he'll find feet. And again, he's the creator there, involved in everything going forward.
You can see why Celtic paid big money for Marco Tilio a couple of seasons ago. He's absolutely lit up the A-League when he's been fit and firing this season. somebody else who has gone under the radar at the start of the season after he joined Melbourne City from Brisbane Roar is Kai Trewin. He's now in the Socceroos squad. He's playing week in, week out, either as a centre-half or as a 6. What is it that makes Kai Trewin so dangerous in your opinion, Macca?
Well, he's versatile. He can play centre-back, he can play in midfield, and he's shown this year that now he's starting to get goals as well. And in comparison, when you've got Tilio giving the delivery as well to help him, and they can work together, it's a good combination. So we'll go to the first one here. We talk about Tilio and his right and left foot. He does such a wand. We saw that cross with his left foot before. This is with his right foot. But Kai Trewin, strong, gets in front of his defender, loses his defender and gets the header. Again, right foot cross, right in the perfect area. Now this is a perfect display. The assistant coach, I'm sure Jamo was sitting there going, thank you, because this is what you work on all day, every day to try and get the slight edge. Now the deception here is fantastic. Tilio at the back post. Everybody thinks this ball's going in here, but watch the movement as the ball comes in. When everybody thinks it's going that way, he's going to step back and have all the time in the world here with that wand of a left foot just to dink it in the back post. There's Kai Trewin working his backside off to get into there and does wonderfully well to just drop that ball where he knows Mehmedi's there to tuck it away.
And you said initially didn't you, when you were covering this game live, you thought, oh, he's gone for goal there. He hasn't. This is perfect.
No, he hasn't. He thought when the ball's coming, I could score here, but he realises, he assesses himself, great ball in, but he assesses, I can't get there for the goal. I know he's right behind me.
Yep.
Just drop it and put it away. And that's fantastic play from a set-piece situation.
So those are the attacking aspects of Kai Trewin. Let's look defensively. This is against Adelaide United most recently.
Yeah, Archie Goodwin, one of the fastest players in the league. Look at this here, overload now, and now he's in trouble. But he does wonderfully well to position himself, to not sell himself as to Archie Goodwin. So as Archie comes here, we pause it. Now he has a decision make. He's a 2v1. If he steps out there, Archie can roll it past him, or even with his pace, maybe nip past him. But watch his movement. He moves away, delays, allowing time. He moves one way, then the other, and then he gets close enough to win that ball. Great decision making and great way to snuff out an attack with sensible positioning.
Great decision making from two fantastic players in form in the Isuzu A-League this season. It is a massive game at Amy Park this weekend. A loss is not good enough for Sydney FC if they're to qualify for the top 6 come the end of the season. It's Melbourne City against Sydney FC, and it's live this Saturday evening at Amy Park.